back to my channel. Welcome to part 2 of the Big Shop. I've put a cardigan on, it's getting chillier. Autumn is definitely here. So this shop is, my cupboards were bare, and so we went off further afield to do a big shop to shops we haven't got locally. This shop is Farm Foods, Home Bargains, and I did whiz into the range because I was getting a present for my sister's birthday. I actually ended up getting her this massive sort of garden ornament. It was a cow that had, its eyes were like solar lights and stuff. It just made me laugh, and it is so my sister. So I got that for her birthday. So I'm afraid that's not in the shop, but yeah. So that's what I popped in there for, and I did pick up a couple of little bits. So I've spent roughly in Farm Foods about £34. It's really difficult. I've got a couple of bits for other people, and some of the stuff is for my prepper pantry, which is separate. So I've sort of tried to work it out, and then I spent around about £20 in Home Bargains, roughly. So without further ado, let me show you what I've got. So it's going to start off with Home Bargain. No, not starting off with Farm Foods. So we're starting off with Farm Foods. And I did the massive £20 toilet roll and kitchen roll deal where you could have 6 items for £20. So I got 4 of the 18 rolls of toilet roll and 2 of the big 4 packs of kitchen rolls. Now half is for use now, just my cupboards, 2 toilet rolls and 1 big pack of kitchen roll. The other 2 packs of toilet roll and kitchen roll is for my prepper pantry, so that is separate. So roughly I suppose that's a tenner, isn't it, because this is half and the other half, and it was 2 lots for £20. But it worked out less than £3.50 for a pack, which is so good. Like the kitchen rolls are really quite big, and they're really absorbent as well, and it's a pack of 4 in there. And then, as I say, it's 18 of the little duck toilet rolls. I find them really good. So that was one of the main reasons I went to Farm Foods, was to get the big deal. And it filled most of the trolley. And then I went around the corner and there was another guy with this trolley just full of toilet rolls as well. So it was quite funny. So I got those. So I'm well stocked for a while. I saw these. Oh, sorry about the light. It's sort of late afternoon now, and it's amazing how soon the nights are drawing in really suddenly, and it's quite a rainy, miserable afternoon as well, which makes it quite dark. They had these salt and vinegar monster wheels, and they had the 3 packs for £1. We got 3 packs, but one's disappeared. Let's just say they were very nice, salt and vinegar flavoured. They look a bit like sort of Monster Munchy type thing, but they were salt and vinegar. Just got them for snacking in the cupboard for £1. Lovely. I've got these Scott's porridge oats. I'm having a lot of overnight oats for breakfast right now. I've said before, I know you can get cheaper oats, and the cheaper oats I find great for baking, and also when I make porridge when I cook it. I just find them quite tough and chewy when you do it for overnight oats. And having discussed with people at work, they were all saying the same thing, and a lot of them are changing to like a smooth cut oats, because even getting this, it's quite a cheap breakfast, even with getting a sort of better brand, if you like. But as I say, I still get the cheaper ones for baking and porridge. But at the moment I'm doing lots of overnight oats. These were on offer 2 for £4 in Farm Foods, and it's for the 1 kilo box. They're nearly £3 a box in Morrison's, so that was a really good deal. So I got the 2 boxes, 2 for £4. That will keep me in my overnight oats for quite a long time, hopefully. But I'm really enjoying that at the moment. Heinz beans, 2 for £2. So I've got 2 of those for my husband, having the cupboard for beans on toast or jack potato or that sort of thing. 49p salmon paste. This is for the dog to go in her chew toy thing. You know, you put treats in a thing and it keeps them busy licking it out and chewing treats. So 49p, I got that for the dog. 1.29 for a box of very squished tea bags. They were in the bottom of the bag, unfortunately, but just some tea bags. 59p, some custard creams for my husband to have in the cupboard. I found the curry sauce mix my husband really likes. It was £1.99. It's usually £2.99 in Morrison's. So although he didn't actually need it, we're not going off there again for a little while, so I thought I'd pick one up to have in the cupboard for him because he loves his curry sauce and rice. I got a big thing of ketchup, $1.59, thing of salad cream, $1.89. So we're stocked up with sauces and stuff for a little while. Got some sliced mushrooms, 99 pence. Those are to add to my curries and things now for the winter. I thought, oh, I'll start adding a few mushrooms. I try and get the fresh ones, but a lot of the time, if you don't get there on time, they go off. So I thought I'll try the frozen ones and to put those with my curries. I got a couple of pizzas for my husband, 99 pence, just cheese pizzas. I got the 3 for £6 cherries. That's to go with my overnight oats because I love cherries. I love frozen cherries. Put that with my oats, a bit of sugar, soy milk, water. Lovely. Country mix, 99 pence, good standby in the freezer. The dog also really likes it with her food, so I put that for her. 1.29. I just got a small thing of peas. Peas have gone very expensive. I'm using quite a bit of fresh food, fresh veg at the moment. I've got the broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, so I just got a little thing of peas. Sliced peppers, 83 pence. Again, that's for my curries and stir fries, anything like that. So yeah, got those. And then I got some, I can't believe it's not butter, £1.39. This is for the large one. I have just, we went shopping yesterday. I have popped it out the freezer just to show you. I've got the large one because I'm going to do a little bit of baking as well. So £1.39. That, if anyone's interested, is vegan. And that was Farm Foods. I didn't go mad this week. I'm really watching what I buy, and I'm buying stuff to go with stuff, and I've got a lot of meals in mind, so that's what I got from there. And I think it worked out for this. This was around about 34. I had some vouchers. I get the Farm Food vouchers, so I had a few pounds off so as well. So that was good. And then I went to Home Bargains. I love a mooch around Home Bargains. I haven't got one anywhere near me, so whenever we go off, I always have a good look. And I saw these. I thought, book early to avoid disappointment. I get them for the grandkids. They make me laugh. There was this spider target game. It was only £1.49, and I presume it just comes with these little spiders that you throw at a target. I thought that'll go down well, chucking gooey spidery things at targets, so I got that for them. And then I couldn't resist the Halloween Scream Bingo. This was £2.49, and I thought that might keep them quiet for 5 minutes. And it's just got the 4 cards in there, and it's just bingo but with a Halloween theme. I'm thinking this year I might send it early, so they've got it for October rather than Halloween. They get lots of stuff then, and they can have that for with a darker night, so they have a games night or something, then they can play that through October. I didn't forget the dog. 79 pence for her favourite treats. They're the cheapest. I can find them in Home Bargains. 79p, so I always pick her up a pack. I break these into pieces to make them go further. Also hadn't got markers for ages, and these are £1, so I picked those up for her. She has had a couple already. I've got some toothpaste to go in the cupboard. I always like to make sure I've got stuff like this handy. 79 pence, the Oral-B. I quite like this one, extra fresh. My husband has used the sensitive one, £2.49, so I got that for him. They didn't have any blue for the loos. We had to have pink. 99p for the system blocks, 65p for disinfectant. I love the smell of disinfectant. It just makes everything smell clean, and that's why I pop in my mop bucket when I'm washing my floors, etc. So 65p for a big thing of that. They didn't have any of the big hand soaps that I like, the Astonish one in the blue and the green, and this is the one my husband likes for downstairs, so I got these to try. 59 pence. They're a bit smaller than the Astonish, but I thought they could be fine for just a downstairs bathroom and stuff, so I got those. 89p for the big bathroom wipes. I like these big floor wipes, they're so handy, so I got those. Locally they're a bit more money. We've got an air fryer at the moment because my daughter's staying with us and she's got her air fryer, so I needed some liners. These were the only ones there, $1.99 for 50, so I got those. I've got 4 for £1 popcorn. Now the darker night's slowly coming in, and it's been so miserable. and a bit chilly, we're thinking of perhaps, you know, watching a film or a Hercule Poirot with a bit of popcorn. So I got those. Got my husband his coffees, 89 pence. He does enjoy those. I got these mints, 99p. These are my favourite. I did get 2 packs. One is in my work bag. This is the other one. Pink Panther wafer biscuits, 59p. Random fact, these were my dad's favourite biscuit, the pink wafer ones. I like them too. They are vegan, and so I thought I'd have those in the cupboard. I only tended to buy them when I go to Home Bargains, so places like that, so pick those up. I love these. These are also dairy free, 69 pence. They do them in Lidl's as well, but they've got dairy in them. The only ones in Lidl's that are dairy free are the plain ones. So I picked these up. Again, I always pick these up when I go to Home Bargains. And yes, I did get 2 packs because they're 69 pence. One is in the other room, half gone. Couldn't resist. 55 pence basmati rice. I got 2 of these. My husband had one last night. I just saw them and thought he could try them just in case when I went to Asda they'd sold out or something, because that has happened before. So I had picked up 2 just to make sure he had some rice in the cupboard. But as it was, I did get some from Asda as well, and he had this one up, the other one last night, so got that. And that was Home Bargains. That was it. I was very restrained. I did get stuff for the prepper pantry. That's separate, and that is a separate budget, so I'll show you that in a different video. And then I whizzed into the range. I said, to get my sister a birthday present and to have a quick look round. And I did pick up a couple of things. I'm a sucker for autumn. I love autumn. I just do. And I love all the different colour leaves and the acorns and the pine cones and everything. And I saw these microfiber cloths, £1.29 for 3. And I thought, how cute is that, with all the leaves and stuff on. And then it's got 2 others that are just autumnal colours, which I absolutely love. They are quite big, so I am wondering whether I can cut those in half and get 6 cloths out of that, or whether they just run. I might have to do that and then sew up the edges or something. So we'll have a look at that, but look how cute that is. So that was £1.29 for 3 very, very large cloths. Then I saw these food containers, £2.99 for 4. I love storage containers. I use them for all sorts of things. And look at that. Again, that is that same autumn print. I'll be taking my lunch to work in one of these very soon, I can tell you. Because I just thought it was lovely. Look at that, autumn. I'm afraid I'm a bit of a sucker for this sort of thing. There was lots of other things there though, and I did put them back. I was very selective. I did need cloths. That's why I was in the cloth department. So I can justify that. I was looking for some more dishcloths. So these, I'm afraid, were a slightly... I saw them and I did take them out the basket twice, and I thought, no, £2.99. And they're quite a good size container. And I don't like to keep mine for years and years, because I know they do get scratched and then they don't clean so well and stuff. So I do have a shelf life for my plastic containers. So there we are. I thought I'd get some of these for the farm cat. £1.19 for the tasty sticks. I saw these for the dog as I was looking at cat things, £1.29. So because I'm just a sucker, I got those. This is really nice body spray. It was on my list. I wanted some, and I remembered I got some from the range, gosh, a while ago, and it smelled gorgeous, which was this one. So I went back, it was £1. This smells amazing. I really like it. And I thought I'd try the blue one as well. So I got those, 99p each, but it was on my list. And then I saw these. Again, book early to avoid disappointment, and I thought I'm not going off again till sort of the latter end of October, so all this sort of stuff might be gone, and I am thinking of giving them their Halloween stuff at the beginning of October as like an October basket or whatever. And these are these sour skulls, and it's a plastic skull. You could actually reuse this. This is like a lid on it, and it's got this gooey edible slime in it. This is sour strawberry. This one is sour blue raspberry, and this one is seriously sour watermelon. They were 79 pence. I thought, oh, that's really good. So there is 3 little lads who are going to get those. And then I saw these. They didn't have a price on them, to be honest. Chocolate has gone more expensive. These were actually £3.75, which was a bit of a shock, but by then I thought I was invested. And they are just chocolates with all different Halloween. There is quite a lot in there, actually. It's a reasonable sized bag, and I have noticed this year the chocolates have gone up. And as I say, horror chocolate, horrible price. But they're worth it. I thought I'd get that. It's only once a year, isn't it? And I thought they look quite fun. So I've got that. I am spending a little bit less on Halloween this year. And that was the range. And that was my shopping haul. And that's the lot there. So there we go. We're getting into autumn. Autumn is here. The weather's miserable. The nights are drawing in. But I'm quite happy about it because I love watching all the leaves change colour. I love watching the squirrels busying themselves around, and I love thinking of the hedgehogs making themselves little nests to hibernate in. And nothing could be better than curling up in front of the fire with some popcorn and a Hercule Poirot mystery. Until next time, stay cosy.